Well, we hate ourselves because no, it shouldn't be that hard. We'll see what the tuning is. Anyway, welcome to another Timewalker dungeon. They should have been tuned a bit more, and we're in the Shattered Halls. So we're here with Mario, Matt, and LJ, and we have one random person.
Hello.
And yeah, we're just gonna pull and see how the Shattered Halls looks as a Timewalker dungeon. And
oh, I might have pulled an extra.
well, I think we can handle that.
It's only 3 and it's right at the beginning, so we should be
Yeah.
good.
Just saying.
So far,
Hey, I'll pull stuff without saying it then.
well, at the moment you can.
Oh, I can.
Are
Yeah.
they particularly? I think you've done a couple, haven't you, Mezzy? Are they particularly challenging, or?
Well, that's the thing. There was a tuning round in the PTR patch from last week, so they have more health by the looks of it.
And they do seem to hurt you a little bit, but you are tanking loads.
Like what?
Like a crazy person.
Ah, I see.
Why is error speech back on? I hate that. Go away.
Did you crash before logging
No.
out when you changed it?
That's
So
what I think.
these dungeons are literally exactly the same as the old ones.
Yeah, it's the heroic version. This is literally the Shattered Halls heroic.
So
So
we
if
do
you
this
would
with-
queue up as level 70, this is the exact dungeon that you
So-
would get.
We should literally be here for about 3.5 hours, wiping painfully.
Well, would have been the truth with pre and nerf.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. This is exactly the same.
Okay, that's a lot.
No, it should be fine.
I'm
It
gonna
should be
put up
fine.
my statue so he can take some as well. While we take care of these.
Take it like a man.
Use cooldowns? What is this nonsense? Oh, I haven't checked. Do the bonuses still apply? Because then I should be able... Yeah, they do. So if needed, I can shorten the cooldown on guard and still kill stuff. Or rather, survive.
I find funny the items that are dropping here because also we get items with that requires level 67. So that's funny to see.
Yeah, it's literally the level 70 dungeon.
Yeah.
So the only difference will be the Timewalker loot from the bosses themselves.
Yeah, yeah. Well, just I know it's a silly thing, but just seeing the actual loot from that era puts a smile on my face. I'm sorry, I'm weak-hearted when it comes to nostalgia stuff, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you enjoy seeing of the bear mill loot?
Well, yes.
The wolf,
Yes.
I mean, that shit.
Reminds me of one of the first quests I did back in Honor Hold when it took me months to craft my Robe of the Void, all the gold I had back in the day, and then first day of the Burning Crusade, get on with the new quest line, and the first item that drops a robe, a green robe that is actually almost twice as good as mine.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yay!
Do you remember when the all the PvP items that literally, well, they destroyed PvP in some respects just before TBC
yeah.
came out, when they basically made everyone able to get it? I think there was 3 or 4 people I played with who quit right at that very moment. One got up to like this. Is it the 2nd highest rank or something like that, or 3rd highest rank?
So,
All he
Marshall?
did, it was something. Yeah, it was something like that. All he did is log on all day, every day in PvP. And the day they changed it, he never played again. Never saw him ever again. But I started doing a bit of PvP and I got the mace, which was really good. Replaced it within 20 minutes.
With starting the Burning Crusade, you mean?
Yeah, within 20 minutes, Burning Crusade replaced it. That's just not fair. We started doing a bit. Say, well, I wasn't massively raiding then. We'd done some tier 1. We'd done Zul'Gurub, and we're doing a bit of Molten Core because I think it was 6 months before the patch, before TBC I started playing, and replaced pretty much all my gear in Hellfire.
Yeah, I didn't actually get to PvP when the Burning Crusade started. I actually regret it because I remember that a lot of people who said that it was the best time to actually start PvPing if I never did before, which at the time I never PvP, I didn't know what to do in PvP.
Yeah.
And I do remember there were a lot of people actually doing dungeons in PvP gear, which seemed to be
Yeah, the
kind of normal back in the day. Yeah.
It was pretty overpowered, but to say it was not. It was. I can remember going to the first Ramparts, and the gear in Ramparts was just bonkers. It was just so much better. You're sitting there going, "Oh, okay, that set me up for a while."
Okay, so we still have to go through the sewers.
Yep.
Oh yeah, but although okay, so yeah, it's locked. Okay.
Do I have the? No, I don't. Have the
I think we can pull them one group at a time, can't we?
Yes,
so
we
the
can.
Gauntlets.
No, this isn't a gauntlet. That's the bit you can
That's
bypass.
not what we're gonna do.
That's the bit you can bypass if you have a rogue in the group like normal. I presume there's another card key. I don't know if there is a key in here you can get eventually or something, or is it just rogues?
That was for the attunement, wasn't it? For I want to say
The eye?
McFarlane.
Oh.
That
Wasn't
was
that an attunement
here.
before that?
Was there an achievement?
Oh,
For the eye.
Yeah. No, the eye came after. The attunement was for Karazhan, getting the key to open the gate.
Yeah, that was it. You only need one person, but yeah,
Oh, yeah,
everyone need. Okay, that was
the
for
eye,
this place.
wasn't it?
But I miss those. I like the achievements.
Oh, was it? Yeah, oh, yeah. There was.
I still think attunements should come back, but then for guilds instead of for people.
Yeah, I think doing that, forcing people to do certain aspects. I still, I don't know. I still think TBC was brilliant for one reason: the fact that pretty much when TBC was released, the content was there.
Alright guys, anyone need enchant weapon potency?
I'm already needing it, so
All right.
back off. I won.
Remember,
Okay.
if we kill
And
DC automatically
we-
pulls.
So, what does this guy do again?
I can't remember.
Let's
Cast
kill...
Oh, there he is. There he is.
It's
if
okay,
I'm right,
statue has him.
he drops drops a void on people that damage. Like there we go, that void there. You have to move out of it. It does
Oh,
do
yeah.
a bit of damage. I think later on, this used to be one of the fights that really, really hurt the tank.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was. Or I just went with tanks that didn't move out of stuff. One of the two.
Wasn't it the ogre guy that hurt the tanks?
Oh, that did as well.
Yeah,
Well, this plate.
Because it was anti...
There we go. Fear. I knew it
Delay
was
or
something else.
Yeah, so the fear is just on random people because it's been on both myself and Matt's now.
Oh no, I looted.
Wow, during the boss fight. I mean, you should be ashamed.
I know. Sorry.
Oh, we're not.
Oh, I do remember this. That's right. This is the beginning of the
Hey.
Burning Crusade, but probably was the reason why I rolled.
Look at that, a bug. It's giving item level 112 loot instead of time warped loot.
That has to be an upgrade for you, man.
Yeah, that's very true. For my item level normally 705 wrists.
Exactly, upgrade.
Yeah. Alright, so apparently he also had a shadow cleave, cleaving 3 targets, and he does the spin, which is supposed to do AoE?
This
Yeah,
is a gauntlet, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, this is a gauntlet.
Yeah.
Basically, mobs keep coming. You get to
Alright.
the end of it, and there's a semi-boss, which
Yeah.
I believe, if you can see right up there,
Yeah,
is
the
a
Blood Guard.
Bloodguard Porung.
That's the, pre-patch. This broke a lot of groups.
Was it? It's no. The timer was all the way to the end boss, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a
the,
timer all the way to the end boss. You could blitz.
No, the mini. Oh, you mean the mini boss? Yeah, that Bloodguard Purung.
Yeah, but he wasn't for the actual 45 minutes timer.
No.
I remember the archers being really annoying.
They were. There was. This used to, because everything took so long to die.
Yeah.
It didn't just die when you blinked at it. It was quite challenging at the very start.
Very early, yes.
Very
I
early,
remember.
because you were sort of like the healers would slowly run out of mana, and
Yeah.
once you
Especially
got
after
to
that
this
long
stage,
gauntlet.
oh, there we go, time warped item.
Did you?
Yes.
I
Did you
didn't.
get something yet?
My inventory's full. Let me empty my inventory. Well done, Matthew.
The one I see is 115 item level.
There we go.
Spalders.
I got the 660. Ah, there we go. I got 660 items which are time warped to item level 95 at the minute.
Yeah, in the instance itself, our item level is dropped to 95.
Yeah. There used to be one of the was it one of the achievements in here where you had to kill all of the stuff on the sides as well?
I don't think we didn't have achievements yet.
Not achieve. There was, I think it was a daily quest or something that you had to do. Or wait, there was a
There
reason
was something
to kill
that
the two
yeah,
sides.
there was a reason to do it. I'm not sure anymore. Maybe it was a quest item or something.
Was it just the dungeon quest?
It may have, yeah, it may have been the dungeon quest. I think that was in there.
Yeah, I think it sounds just because at the time I think that if there were achievements for these dungeons, they had to be like very specific and like heroic. But I don't recall actually any of those. Must have been just for dailies, really.
Well, I don't want to slate the obvious. It's nice for nostalgia, but it is depressingly
Easy?
boring. I'm sorry. Oh, shall I let him die? No, I didn't even have to heal you then.
I used guard.
I know you used to. Oh my god. People watching this, oh no, I've just gone down to 80% of mana for the first time.
No.
Yeah.
I
well,
know.
basically, the lesson we learn from this is...
Oh.
Wow, well done, Matt. Just after saying how you were bored.
Yeah, well.
Well, I think that we need to demonstrate all aspects of this dungeon, Mezzy. So I think what he did proved useful.
Well, to be fair,
it was needed.
the only
Definitely, I
reason
agree.
that he died then, if you're watching it, was the fact that I'm pretty sure, we all pulled the right hand side, plus all the mobs there.
Yeah, so?
It was
Yeah.
like-
You said you were
slacking,
bored.
It's okay, man. You were
I
slacking.
know I
Yeah.
was
Just
slacking
saying.
as well.
You're just making excuses, man.
Watch out for the rogues, please.
Oh yeah, rogues, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we can
Where
just...
did I put my flare?
Oh, Warbringer Omrog. Oh god, I had the biggest laughs with this boss back in the day.
So,
Oh.
what
Oh
does
yeah,
he do?
because of the conversation he has with himself.
And not only that, because of the aggro, I mean, we can, and this is one fight that we can just say, screw the tank, because the aggro table just goes out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
Because
was a
we'll
fun
just focus.
fight. He was a fun fight for the time.
Alright, so he does a fair, and he has an ignite, his weapon kind of thing, and he does have the charging for one person, and all aggro gets lost. Thunderclap, but that won't matter, and neither will Blast Wave.
I think there's
So
something
just-
wrong with my. I'm definitely doing damage. My spell effects don't seem to be working at all.
Yeah, I'm actually casting just standing still. I don't have any casting animations or anything.
Yes, me too. Looks like
My shooting is fine at the moment.
Alright, you're marked,
That's cool.
LJ.
I'll just stand here and look pretty.
yeah, I think this is gonna.
Yeah.
All depends what they are looking, how hard they want it, but I do think this needs a little bit of tweaking still again, because a lot of tweaking. Because you've just stood there and taken a dance, and we've just basically tanked him. Yeah.
I don't think the mechanic is quite working here. I mean, this place here was mythic because of these bosses back in the day, and this boss was one of those.
It's not
bosses you
meant to
had-
be excruciatingly hard.
No, I know, but the idea of time walking dungeons kind of have this is what happened before to the new people, and
That
for
no.
those who. Yeah, and to those who already know, this it's kind of is meant to give that look. Enjoy it once again this dungeon that you had so much fun back in the day, and I think that what's missing here is that the fun factor again, which is unfortunately, it has to be tied with the difficulty. This is one fight. I do remember this. This is was one of the encounters that we had at least 3 to 5 wipes, at least.
Yes,
at the
but
start,
that's
but-
not the goal of Timewalker Dungeons, that you have 3 to 5 wipes on a boss.
No. What I'm saying is that the essence of the encounter is kind of missing. I don't think the idea is also to just have, okay, how about you just have another dungeon for you to spend a half hour running through it without any challenge whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's
I
not.
don't think that's the point of having dungeons. Then why would you have dungeons except? I mean, you can just have people go to a vendor and get loot. I mean,
Exactly.
they should be a challenge at least a little bit because
Yes, but that's the entire debate that we had with the heroics as well when Warlords launched. I mean,
Yeah, I totally agree, but I think it should be said again, and I fully agree with what Mario's saying. I mean, what's the deal with having dungeons at all if you're not going to make them at least a little bit challenging? Because we wanted to have a challenge. This is why I think sometimes it's boring, because the real challenge starts at Mythic, and I think that is too late. I mean,
Well,
not
let's put
everybody
this-
is in the possibility of going to Mythic raids.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's put
alright
this way
guys,
this.
Kargoth, his old version.
There'll be ads coming. Just one of you tank me. LJ sort the ads out. That's pretty much it. But
Good boss.
it's. I know what you're talking about. It shouldn't be hard, but surely
No,
it
but that's
should.
no,
it
that's
should
not
be at
what
l-
I'm saying. I'm saying the intent of the developers isn't for it to be hard.
Yeah, but
And so that's why it's tuned the way it is. I mean, they've improved the health. Things don't die to 1 or 2 shots anymore. But it won't
watch out
be
for this.
even wipe worthy. At least it shouldn't be.
that's I think
Because that's not their design intent.
yes, which is a
But
big
I think
flaw.
that's wrong. That is flawed.
Yes. That absolutely. But what Mario is saying is that we're testing it and that it should be. But that's not what the developers are intending with these Timewalker dungeons.
I totally get that, but I mean, did they intend it with the heroic dungeons?
For the heroic dungeons, it was supposed to be harder than Mist of Pandaria, but still not as hard as Cataclysm or the Burning Crusade.
Well, I think that what I'm trying to say is this, right? I mean, fine, okay, they're bringing the Time Walker dungeons back in the game. Now we have to think of this from the following perspective. Now, the hardcore gamers, the long timers, people like us and people who have been playing back in the day, Burning Crusade, they come here and they say, well, I mean, I rushed through this. This is just, to me, it feels like rushing through like any other dungeon. So what's really the point of coming back here? The new guys, the new people that didn't get to experience this back in the day, they are going to go like, wow, so what's all the fuss about this place back in the day? Why are people, So
But
I
that
think that
quest is the goal, basically. Anyway, that's the end of this instance. So for YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this preview of the Shattered Halls Timewalker dungeon. It looks like there's still some difficulty tuning to be done, as you can see from our discussion as well. If you liked this video, please comment, subscribe, click on the like button. Let us know how tough you think Timewalker Dungeons should be. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/wowweekly or Twitter at twitter.com/bbmezzy. And of course, check out our website, wowweekly.net. So for now, for YouTube, thanks for watching. I'm Mezzy, and we're the Wow Weekly crew, and we'll see you again next time.
cheerio.
Yep.